Good morning from a very sleepy Sierra Madre.
Well, I had planned on taking the Mount Wilson Trail all the way to the summit observatory. However, a crucial section of the trail was closed for fire damage repairs. I had checked if everything was open before leaving home, but clearly not well enough. Not to be deterred from fun, plan B was just to make it as far as Orchard Camp, which is about halfway up the mountain.
Very popular trail, this one. I should see plenty of people out here today. Perfect time to do it. It's the middle of January. We've had plenty of rain, so it's going to be very green and lush.
The full return trip to the summit is just a touch over 13 miles, but today is just a quick 6.5 mile out and back.
Some repair crews today, some volunteers who are doing work on the trail. Very nice of them. Very much appreciated. First couple of miles at least, pretty steady up. Trail's pretty good. Can be a bit on the edge at times, but if you just focus on the path ahead, then you'll be fine. I find with these uphill hikes, initially you go like, oh, I've been going for quite some time. And then you look at your watch and oh, I've done a mile. But it feels a lot longer. Lots of fire damage here from the Eaton fire in January 2025. That was a big one that made headlines all around the world. Well, one of them. Plenty of new growth though. Made it to first water. I've never been down here. Maybe I'll come down here on the way back if I've got time. As the name suggests, was the first stop on the way up the trail back in the day where there was water. Orchard Camp is the next point of interest on the way. It's where people would come up on their mules on this trail and spend some time there. There used to be a camp there. It's just ruins there now. It's a good place to have a rest. About 1.5 miles before Orchard Camp. It does get a little steep. Just take my time. It eases off in the last half mile down to Orchard Camp. Even got a bit of downhill as well. This is very nice. I could almost be in an English woodland.
And so I found myself at Orchard Camp. There's not a lot there now, to be honest, with just some stone foundations being the only indicator of its past history. It's hard to imagine this bustling with the thousands of people that came here every year. Much of it was washed away in a flood in 1938, and it was abandoned soon after that.
There was a big old tree trunk here that was the remains of a tree that you see in photos back from the 1930s. I remember seeing it a few years ago, but it's finally succumbed and fell over or looked like it burnt down. Nothing left to do apart from turn around and go back down. But we're going to stop off at First Water on the way back and check that out. I'll see you down at First Water. Alrighty, First Water. I can hear lots of voices, so expect people. Alright, let's get out of here. So all these people just appeared out of nowhere, so let's carry on. Now this might be better. It's a little detour. It's a parallel trail. I've never done this before. I like that it says it rejoins the main trail in about a mile. You know, whatever. Handy little bench. Don't mind if I do. Hey, bit bright. Right, almost back at the car. Thanks for joining me. Shame I couldn't get to the top of the mountain, but it was a lovely hike nonetheless. Thanks for watching, and until next time, see you later. Enjoy the views.